a place in her life where peace is a priority and negativity cannot exist. She's no longer matching energy. She's simply removing herself from any situation that doesn't vibrate her soul. So if you start moving funny, she's moving on.
What's up, my Finna Loves? This is Finna D coming to you all from Vindicated News. She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Oh, she's taking it.
What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vindicated News. So obviously I came back to YouTube and I disappeared again for over a week. So I'm behind. Like I promised, I was going to watch all of the Kenya Moore segments and moments from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I'm not watching the entire season. So I am aware that they are on episode 2. Well, this is episode 1. Actually, after the episode dropped, I saw the clips online the next day. I went through the Kenya Moore part and I did this video. But yeah, over a week later, I'm finally putting it out. But a lot of things has happened. So, I'm going to stick to what I recorded because I have to do things in order. But if you are a day one supporter, you already know when it comes to Kenya Moore, there are 2 words that I use a lot as it relates to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and it's vindicated and projecting. People are normally projecting their insecurities onto Kenya on that show, and Kenya Moore is always vindicated. When all of this hot mess happened and lies were out there, I came on here and I said, listen, no one just react to things, okay? Something happened. I told you all what happened. That the newbie said I have a gun for B words like you and threatened Kenya, allegedly. And Bravo did absolutely nothing. And she kept coming for Kenya and kept looking for a moment. And every little thing kept looking for a moment because she understands the playbook. Come for Kenya Moore and make a name for yourself. I mean, what is the reason why we've been talking about her? Exactly. And outside of that comment, she came at Kenya Moore sideways about her character. And Kenya simply said, you want to talk about my character? This you? Exactly. I'm not judging you. Do what you do. You are an adult. But who are you to speak on anyone's character or behavior when this is you? Okay? And it wasn't revenge P like I've been saying over and over again. If you published it, you put it out there publicly, it's not revenge P. So after coming for Kenya, and people are now noticing it after the first 2 episodes, like I said, Kenya vindicated Moore, desperately seeking and looking for a moment with Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore finally gave her the moment that she's been looking for. Don't come for me unless I sent for you. That she wants to run and cry. But anyways, now you have Porsha Williams doing interviews talking about, oh, the new girl said something dangerous about Kenya, and then Kenya reacted. And where was that when all of this was going on? I get it. Yes, Porsha been supportive and all of that until recently when she posted images and videos with the newbie who came for Kenya and Shamea's sick daughter. Okay, disgusting. Posted the pictures because basically, hey, if Shamea is over there hanging with a chick who basically came at me sideways, questioning why did I take that woman's husband, and now that's Shamea new BFF, then I'm going to go over here and do what I got to do, okay? Also, people basically read through my fake and reaching moment with Drew because I can't give the network what they paid me to give them because everything came crumbling down, and that's why Shamea got sent to Peach. So now I have to go back to the original Porsha, to the moment that made Porsha Williams who she is today. I have to go back and start some mess with Kenya because that's the only way I have a storyline or a storyline that sticks or is popping on this show. Porsha and Kenya Moore getting along, that's not what, I'm used to. So hopefully if Kenya comes back and Bravo sees me hanging with this newbie and decides to keep her, then I can be on the side of a Porsha versus Kenya again, because these are the storylines that I'm desperately trying to make happen. It's not happening, and that's the reason why Shamea got sent to Peach. And of course, Kenya Moore posted a hashtag traitor and all of that. It could be for the show, or it could be because Porsha is out here moving crazy. Regardless, let's continue. But now you have Portia speaking out doing interviews. Now you have Shamia, and the other newbie on different radio stations supporting Kenya, talking about their least favorite person on the show is this newbie.
Who's your least favorite cast member?
Oh. Now we say we're being honest. We're being honest and authentic here. You said my least favorite? Yes.
From this season?
From this season, that's a long pause. We don't got but 2 minutes. I think my least favorite. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth or shame the devil. What we doing? I think my least favorite is probably going to be Brady.
What?
Oh.
What?
I think you just need to watch the show.
Yeah. What you well so far?
Yeah.
Shamia?
I'm going to just have to, go with the same thing. Because if it ain't broke, why try to fix it? I mean, what she said what she said. So I'm going to back her up on that.
I'm going
to say the same thing. Britt Edie, I would definitely have to say, is probably my least favorite at this moment. It wasn't always that way, but as the season progresses, you'll probably see why.
Yeah.
Now, you all know that I've been very supportive when it comes to Shamia and her second daughter health issues and all of that. I have an entire playlist on here. I covered her entire journey and also the journey with Shamia and Kendra Burr's surrogate Shadina. Shadina had cancer. You all know that. When I used to do those videos, I said, bravo. These are the stories we need to see. The drama is okay, but also have a balance. And people were like, why is Shamia putting all of her life on social media? Well, it paid off, okay? Not only did Shamia get a peach, she got sent a peach, okay? So it paid off. So I'm glad to see that story also on the show. But the reason why I'm even bringing this up is because Shamia did another interview and she said allegedly this monster of a person that came for Kenya Moore. I'm not saying Kenya Moore is a saint, but we already know a girl never starts it, but she will finish it, okay? This person says something about Shamia's daughter, okay? Her daughter that's been fighting for her life in and out of the hospital. This woman went low and said things about her, okay? So Shamia said we have to wait to see that episode. And sometimes, people wait for things to happen to them to have a reaction. So when Kenya said this person allegedly threatened me with a gun, it was, oh, okay, girl, she was joking. She wasn't being that serious. Even the newbie in that video talking about, oh, yeah, she's my least favorite person, was in videos with that person after everything happened, throwing shade at Kenya and all of that. But sometimes you have to wait for people to also show you who they are, because at that point, because it was only Kenya Moore and it wasn't directed towards them, everyone was on mute and it was crickets. And now that that person's true character is shining through and she's revealing herself, now is, oh, she's my least favorite person and she's this and she that. But when it was happening to Kenya Moore, it was crickets, and it's always been that way. It's always been that way until it happens to other people. Then that's when people are like, oh, okay, we see it now. For example, Kim Zolciak, constantly coming for Kenya Moore unprovoked. We already know now a girl would finish it, like I said. Okay? And I used to see black women all over the blog pages. Kim is the only white girl that gets a pass. She's standing up to Kenya Moore. She doesn't back down. And people over there cheering for Kim every time these different blog pages posted her. Things changed once she came for their favorite Nene Leaks. Okay? Now Kim was racist and Kim was this and Kim was that. And I'm sitting here like, Kim always been this person. She's always been this way, but when it was happening to Kenya, it was, yes, Kim, go, Kim, and cheering for her and giving her a pass, and she's the only this and that. But now that she came for someone that you all support, now Kim is all of these things. But she's been all of these things. But once again, because it was Kenya Moore, you all turned a side eye and didn't care. So now people are already coming for this person, dragging her, saying that, you know what? Yeah, Kenya Moore is vindicated. Imagine what's going to happen after that episode, saying something disgusting about someone, a sick child. Oh, okay, now she's the least favorite person. What was all this, okay? And then after the episode and certain things that Newbie had to say that she was doing when she was in high school, yeah, the comments and everything, everyone is like, yep, Kenya vindicated more, okay? And I already knew this. I said it in all of my videos, okay? I already knew this was going to happen. Kenya Moore said, don't come for me unless I send for you. Our girl never randomly just come for people and do things, okay? You have to really take it there. And like I've said in all of my videos from the beginning, she did not take, okay, anything and put it on a poster board allegedly or posted it that's not already publicly out there. If it's publicly out there and distributed by the person, it's not revenge P. Okay? If it was revenge P, then yeah, certain charges was going to happen. Kenya Moore did not commit revenge P. Now, did she show certain things that is that, oh, okay, you didn't have to, but they are items and things that are already out there, okay? Most of you are aware. You know what I'm saying? You already know the drill. You already know the drill. I'm not watching the show live. However, after the show, I'm going to watch the Kenya Moore segments, okay? And then I'm going to review the Kenya Moore segments. And then when she's no longer there, that's it. Now, if I see something interesting down my feed and my timeline that I want to talk about, I will talk about it. But I was the one on this platform from day one. What did I say in the very first video on the entire situation? I said, since when does Kenya Moore just wake up and randomly do things? I said in the very first video, the newbie threatened Kenya Moore and said, I have a gun for B words like you allegedly. Kenya went to the network and the network played it off and told her, girl, please. Of course she was joking. So Drew can say Fatum made me uncomfortable and we never see Fatum again. Portia can say, I'm not coming back if Milo is there because Milo is going to hold my feet to the fire. Milo is going to hold me accountable. Milo is going to start talking about, Simon ex-wife Fallon because they're friends. I don't want no parts of it. If Milo is there, I'm not coming back. Milo is not here this season. Milo have said some disgusting, low down, dirty things on this show. No one is saying anyone on the show is a saint, but she's done a lot to have gotten her fired and she kept coming back. Portia can say, I don't want Milo anymore, allegedly, and Milo is not there. We already know what Phaedra did. She deserved to not be there for all of the years that she wasn't there until Candy quit and now she's back. Kind of repetitive, but let us sink in. Drew can say, Fatum jokingly stole my purse. I didn't find it funny. I could have had personal things in there, prescription, whatever, and now she have my information and do all of this regardless if Fatum did not have a peach. Someone can get fired over a purse, but another woman can threaten another black woman with a gun allegedly or say I have a gun for B words like you. And we're going to keep that on because we don't want to get sued for unlawful termination and all of that. I would be here all night if I keep listing all of the mistreatment and disgusting things Bravo have done to Kenya Moore and made excuses for. Like I said over and over again, had Phaedra Parks lied on Kenya Moore, she would have never gotten fired. Kenya Moore is not the type of black woman Bravo want at the forefront of their show. She's too intelligent for them to give her a centerpiece and shine that deserving light on her. But when you are the moment and you are that girl and you are Kenya Moore forever a part of history, you don't need to seek validation or seek that light. It finds you and it just happened. So even though her scenes are limited, she's still trending. She's moving the episodes forward. She can see that for those of you who are on social media, from the tweets and the outrage and bring Kenya back and all of these different. And so, as I stated, when Bravo didn't take action, so basically Kenya was like, I've given you all over a decade, and this is how I'm treated. That someone can say these things to me and they get to stay on the show and no one cares. Okay, you can have your show. I'm going to take a break. I'm walking away, because Bravo wanted her to continue to play in the mud with this person. She was like, I'm not doing it. So then when she went that far, now they want to have a reaction. Oh, so now you care. But when I said this person did this and said this, it was crickets. But now that I've reacted, now you care. Okay, I see what it is. I'm good. Y'all can have your show. And that's when Bravo said, okay, we're going to teach you a lesson. You don't get a tagline. You don't get this. You don't get photos and all of these different things. But like I've said over and over again, Kenya Moore was Kenya Moore before the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And she will continue to be Kenya Moore and blessed. Now, obviously, I had to change my entire video because the over 30 minutes video I did was from the first episode. So as you can see, I'm not even going to read these, but I had tweets set up of people saying, you know, bring Kenya back, and people tweeting, bring Kenya back, and dragging the show and all of that. But because I'm so behind, it's like talking about things that already happened is irrelevant at this point. But what I've seen on social media is that Kenya Moore is desperately needed. And these tweets, if you are reading them, then you already know. Okay, so anyways, I'll be back with a more detailed video from the most recent episode, just the Kenya Moore segment and all of that, because I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I posting a 30-40 plus minute video on things that already happened? I know my opinion matters and you all love to hear my opinion, all of that, but I would just pick up from the last episode that she's going to be in and the one from tonight. But if you're reading these tweets, then you can already see our girl is greatly missed and desperately needed, even though it still feels like she's there because she's in the scenes, she's moving things forward, and she's doing way better than the people who are holding a peach. But there you have it. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. Kenya has been in 2 scenes, and in both scenes, she has moved the plot, created a talking point, and thrown effortless shade. Bring Kenya Moore back. The new girls want moments. I'm trying to give them a fair chance. Kenya being center stage and not having confessionals is insane. Kenya really came into the event ready to work and understood the assignment. She's running circles around these newbies and moving the plot despite being barely shown. How can you not say mother? She's really that girl. Kenya carrying the premiere on her back, and she's not even a full-time cast member. And bring Kenya Moore back, the bleep. After the way production has treated Kenya, no confessionals, no chance to tell her side of the story, no cast photo, why would she even want to come back? Kenya better know her worth and twirl on. The season just started and Kenya has already been vindicated. Kenya is still being the main character no matter how hard they try to erase her. Was looking for a moment with Kenya. They always want what Kenya say to be shady, but when she actually is, they run crying. You will know about it when it actually happens. Trust. Was a video vixen back in high school posing for Black Men's Magazine, so Kenya was telling the truth and clocked her teeth. Exactly. It's driving me crazy realizing that we aren't getting Kenya's point of view. Kenya, she just looks so good. We were robbed. OMG, Kenya cameo, we won. Kenya came to save the episode. And some of Kenya Moore tweets from tonight as I prepare the most recent episode review. Okay. Team Twirl, we love you, Kenya. Kenya responded, love you back. This one was funny. Our Israel production are some fools. Not Wreck-It Ralph. Got a confessional, but not Kenya Moore. Kenya. I'm over it. My point. Like I've been saying, people over here behaving like Kenya just randomly pick on the new people. The lady is obsessed. Okay, she did her homework. I know who to go after for my name to ring some bells. And she did exactly that. I wonder if Bravo going to edit it out and make you look bad and look like the victim. They good for that. Kenya responded, I may be a lot of things, but I'm not bulletproof. Pray nor see what provoked me to take the actions I took. Her obsession with Kenya needs to be steadied. Obsession is an understatement. Like, girl, Kenya is living in this girl's head rent-free. Once a problem with Kenya so bad, it's cringe. Having a preconceived notions about Kenya, someone who you don't know nor ever met, is basically you admitting to being a fan of the show and trying to have a problem with her because of her personality. Can really go after this season. We good on her. Flop. OMG, let it go. You and Kenya have spoken. You've asked her for a hug every time you've seen her. Why are you still pressed over the wedding band comment? We were really robbed of this Kelly and Kenya friendship. The absence of Kenya's confessionals is very heavy this episode. I hate it so much that even without confessionals, this is perhaps the most refreshing and exciting version of Kenya we've seen on the show. I just love her so much. Every time Kenya appears on the scene, I get happy. Seeing Kenya get vulnerable and emotional like this, especially with a new housewife, and we don't even get her confessionals, but we get confessionals from now box-headed narcissist Ralph. I'm pissed, Bravo. You will crumble. Kelly said Kenya has been so kind and welcoming to her. I love seeing them connect over their past struggles. I'm going to miss Kenya. Yeah, but y'all said, oh, Kenya don't like the new girls, and Kenya did this and Kenya did that. Exactly. RHOA did us so dirty without these Kenya confessionals. So Kenya is vindicated already? Oh, okay. Oh, now I understand now, Kenya. So there you have it.
All for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.